Straight arrows are so 2020. Curves are the future, baby. Hey, and welcome to Solving. Here's a follow-up and direct competitor to my earlier tutorial. In that one, I used shape layers and expressions to draw an arrow which I saved as a preset. Fine once you have it, but a bit fiddly to set up. This one uses the neat text option simply called path, meaning that we get all the useful text options, but you also get to bend it however you want. First off, if you haven't already, go to fontawesome.com and install their free font pack. Sure, you can use Sego UI or one of the other options, but Font Awesome has a searchable website to find characters. Back in AE, type out a whole bunch of periods, 227 of them. But wait, I don't want to be responsible for anyone's RSI. Not again, anyway. So scroll down to this video's description and copy all the text in the marked section. Copy and paste these into the text layer. There's a weird character at the end. That's the Font Awesome play symbol. Set the font size to 100. Now, use your cursor to select just the arrowhead. And using the baseline shift, move its vertical middle to line up with the dots, about -60. Select all the characters. A good way to do this is to hold Ctrl and tap A and select them all. In the stroke dropdown, set all fills to be over all strokes. But don't add a stroke value, leave it at 0. And set the tracking all the way down to -313. So you should see just the arrowhead. Then go to the pen tool and draw a curved line. Click and drag and click and drag. Expand the layer on the timeline and in text, path options, select your new mask. Leave most of the path options but set force alignment to be on. And ta-da! This will work for older After Effects users too. I mean, older versions, not older people. I mean, yes, obviously it will work with older people as well, anyway. Wherever you place the mask points, the arrow will follow. The rest is just making it look pretty. Expand more options and ensure the anchor point group alignment is set to character. Later on we'll add a taper which pushes the text off the path, unless this is character. On the timeline, click on the tiny animate icon, and in the menu choose fill color and RGB. Unless you're a masochist, in which case choose Hue. Animator 1 has appeared in the timeline and another tiny menu option for add. Use this to add stroke color and stroke width. And then select Animator 1 and hit enter and rename this to Colors. Go on Americans, use the U. You know you'll feel all European and sophisticated. The rest of the world, probably best if an Englishman doesn't tell you what to do. Ever again. Back to the animate menu and choose scale. Rename this animator 1 to taper. And then expand advanced. Set the shape to ramp down and set ease high to 10%. And set the scale to 0%. So we get this cool cartoon-like tapering off. If you adjust the offset, you can keep the top of the line thicker if that's your taste. Now, all that's needed is to carefully make sure everything is selected. Holding Ctrl, click on the layer itself, all the text properties, and the mask path. Then go to Animation, Save Animation Preset. Once saved, you might want to double check it's all working by finding it in the Effects and Presets menu and double clicking on it to add it back to the comp. You can always overwrite it if you need to. Okay, CS6 users, that's where we leave you. I'm fairly certain the next bit only works in JavaScript and not ExtendScript, but you're welcome to follow. And everyone is welcome to click the like button, which helps YouTube's algorithm, while hitting subscribe helps my ego, and sharing my content on Twitter and Reddit is a great way to let others know I exist so I can irritate them too. For Creative Cloud users, the method so far can be slightly irritating when using, as it can be awkward to grab the individual mask points to adjust them. what we can do is add an expression to draw the mask for us while using point controls to set them. Making sure the layer is selected, go to Effect, Expression Controls, Point Control. Hit enter and rename this to Arrowhead. Hold Ctrl and tap D to duplicate the effect, and rename this to End of the Line. And duplicate it again, and this time call it Angle. And set all three to be in different spaces in the comp. Now, holding Alt, click on the mask path, which opens the expressions area. Type var CW for comp width equals this comp.width with a capital C divided by 2. My comp is HD, so I'll get a result of 960, but then this should adjust for any comp. On a new line, var ch comp height equals this comp.height divided by 2, which will give me 540. New line, var arrow point equals open square bracket, and use the pick whip to link to the arrowhead's first position value. Then add -CW, comma, pick whip to the second value, then -CH. Close the square bracket and add a semicolon. So this is giving us an adjusted value for the arrowhead's position based on the center of the comp. Do the same for end of the line and angle. The whole expression is in the description if you get lost. On a new line, type create path with a capital P, brackets, square brackets, end point, comma, arrow point. Close square brackets, comma, open square brackets, arrow point, comma, angle point, close squares, comma. Out tangents equals square brackets, comma, is closed equals false, close brackets. So this expression is drawing a path from the end of the line to arrowhead, but the second set of values is creating a Bezier handle with the handle end being the angle position. If it looks a little off position, just make sure the layer's position is 960 by 540. But of course, when you save the whole preset and add it to a comp, it will be set to the center of your comp anyway, so you don't need to worry about that. And there you go. If you want to know more about using paths with text, including how to wrap text around a circle, check out this video, because curves are definitely in fashion.